I have no idea what I'm meant to be doing. I've checked everywhere. The gallery doesn't work. I've tried typing in the information on the mail. $574320. That's correct. I can't put words. No. You? Can't put hashtags either, just in case that was it. That's the correct date. Unless I just try it this way. 02, 15, 20, 21. Select status, delivered. Nope. Not the American way either. Recently visited. No, that isn't working. So, what do I do? There's this weird cloud of gas here, which doesn't work. Flow in. Heck, I'm tempted to try and summon. I clicked on all these. I clicked on everything. Browser. The unknown. Are you still? Yep, you're still laggy. Number of sites still in here. Number of stations that could. Yep. Alabama's blue box. Drummond's disappearance. Nope. Page not found. Please return to home page. Don't help that my Wi-Fi is all. That's Wi-Fi, but connectivity. Which one? Which one's which again? No reply at Henkins. Look there. Oh, I can just scroll. It only took me a while to realise that there's the TARDIS there. Blue box. Can I just type into the search bar TARDIS? Oh no, I can't. Okay, not gonna lie, I did have to watch a YouTube video. Sorry. Now, that has to be 13th 02 20 21. Apparently this is it. Yes! Thank you! Oh! Thanks. Yes, scan. Clue found. Gold birthday banner. Sally's silly string. Why is it? Okay. Now I can do shit. Upload. Ah, this must be the party Mo mentioned in his apology. Could the party have been for Nat, who will just leave their car unlocked? I think his car's still at the address. Possible. I dread to think of the mess the silly stringing keg could have made from being trapped in there. 71 Timber Street, his home address, I presume. Might need to swing by to make sure he's not been there lounging about all this while. Well, we know a bit more about our friend Lawrence right now. What do you make of it? I'm no investigator. Maybe he just got tired of the city life. Sounds a bit boring, to be honest. Tired of the city life. Why am I laughing? You think he just took off? Looking at his life so far, he doesn't seem to be the type. Seems to be an ordinary person, except there's no such thing as an ordinary person. So what seems significant about Lawrence? He does have an interest in the local folklore. He was planning for a party. There was an incident with a woman close to him, and a lead on that doctor you're looking for. Yes, he's obviously interested in the TARDIS, which implies he might know about the Doctor or know the Doctor personally. That might be useful. Sounds promising. Sorry, TARDIS? Stands for Totally and Radically Driving in Space. Yes! Nice reference to the Zygon invasion. Ah, okay. Seriously. Sorry. Private joke. It's an acronym for time and relative dimension in space. It means life. Anyway, that big blue box is a sign we're on the right track, but I think we should look more closely at Lawrence's personal life. This woman his friend mentioned sounds like something worth looking into. Sounds promising. You think something happened then? Is that bad? Well, I'm not 100% certain to be honest. I've also just realised that Lawrence hasn't tried to find his phone. That strikes me as very odd. How do you know? I've run 54 checks and he hasn't called his phone or texted it, and he hasn't done any of the other find my phone things you'd normally expect. He might have been distracted by something else. Maybe he's looking for it right now. But he did try to call his phone. What? How did it slip by my sensors? Never mind that. What did he say? Where is he? I don't know. There was too much static. All's good. I think his phone rang itself. That's impossible unless he had other help. I'll see what I can do. If it really is him trying to reach through. Perhaps the line was bad or whatever it is. It must be have been seriously. I've been serious. So what now? What do you think it could have been? Maybe it's related to the Doctor. It's possible. You know, I didn't expect anything to come out of tapping Lawrence's phone. I found a few strange videos, recordings of the Doctor hidden in some DVDs, including one particular rare DVD I traced back to the shop near here. Lawrence was just one of the shop employees I tapped. What kind of recordings? Who uses DVDs anymore? Is that illegal? Well, that was very advanced technology back in the day. Anyway, Good Fairy. I mean, I am 19. I still have DVDs downstairs. Oh my god, in the future there'll be a point where you'd show people what a DVD is and then they'll be like, what the heck is that thing? Oh no. Anyway, we should see if any good fairies, but I suspect there's something more to all this. We should see if Lawrence experienced any of the unusual events this past week. Right, where should I start? I've managed to use the data you've scanned to recover more files. There might be more clues in those. Oh. Storing Sally's chat. Storing Natasha's chat. Storing Mr. Flint's chat. Storing mails. Storing gallery. I nearly keep on saying Gallifrey. There might be more clues in those. Scan them when we see what we can piece together. I'm still worried about this. Because remember, an image of an angel becomes itself an angel. Just... Ooh. Scan. The hell? Heck. So let me go to the home screen. Whoa. That's got more. The heck is that? Okay, I'm scared. The stuff in chats. I'll go through all this first. Chats. Natasha, Mr. Flint. Let's start with Natasha. Oh my god, I slept through my alarms. Why didn't you wake me? It's an hour past opening now. Because I've made an exclusive decision to give you the day off. You're ill, Nat. You need the rest. But we're meeting by the new supply store. I'm Mrs. Morris from the foster home. Are you sure you can manage all of it by yourself? There'll be like 12 kids for the tour. I've got it all covered. Your notes are pretty detailed. Plus, Oscar's here to help. Anyways, trust me. Well, knowing Oscar there does make me feel a bit better. Larry and Oscar. Of course you too, hon. Fine. I'll stay home today. Let me know if you need any extra help. Alright, Nat. There's some soup on the stove, by the way. Oh, did you make it? Sure, if heating it up on the stove after it was delivered counts. I suppose I appreciate the thought. Thank you, Larry. Have a good day at work. Hope you feel better, love. 16th of February, 2021. Past Nat, important question. Did you head out without me noticing? The texts are coming from inside the house. Anyway, could you get me a pint, please? Kitchen's right next to you. But I'm right at the best part. You've only watched Train Spotting 100 times now. Don't know how you can stomach it, honestly. It's a classic, and I never knew how you can sit through Lawrence of Arabia. It's only like 3 days long. Now that's a real classic without any gross out scenes too. Right, engaging plot that man, desert, more desert, and even more desert. It's the whole atmosphere and mood. And might I remind you, Peter O'Toole was a national treasure. He was quite the desert in the desert too. I'm confused. Anyway, Well, can't argue with that. Wow, I just realised that this film came out over 2 decades ago. It makes me feel really old. Oh, love, we all have to grow up at some point. And excuse me, we're the same age, 45. Not that old. Are you implying that I am a geriatric? Geriatric? I can't read that. Geriatric. I get the point. Want me to bring you some iced tea too? Smooth operator, and yes, please. For what it's worth, I'm glad you chose life with me. Hey Nat, did you go out? Where are you? The kettle was left on. There was an emergency. Seriously, Nat, where are you? Please give me a call. I've been looking everywhere for you. If you see this message me okay, please be okay, Nat. Oh. Sally Sparrow. Hell. 18th of February.
Hey, Sally. I know it's been a while, but this is urgent. Nat's missing. It's like she just up and disappeared. It's them, Sal. I know it. They did this. I was... Sorry. What was I thinking? It's just... You're the only one that gets it. You were right to escape.
Oh. What do you mean Natasha's missing? We did everything we could to prevent this. I didn't... Oh wait, I was supposed to scan it. Oh, I'm supposed to click over where it's supposed to scan. We did everything we could to prevent this. I did have the heart to tell her someone brought Wester Drumlins. What, Larry? I couldn't do that to you again, Sally. I made you promise. Believe me, I tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen to me. He's gone now. I'm coming home. We'll figure it out, okay? I'll get a flight out first thing in the morning. No, don't, Sally. If it really is those things, you and Natasha are the only people I care about. As much as I want to face this with you, please don't come back. I can't let you do this by yourself, Larry. You sound like her. She wanted to help too. Well, get her back. I'll contact Rani, see if there's anything we can do about sealing that place off for good. Just be safe, okay? And please stay. Okay, I hate this. Promise me you'll be careful. You're a brave man, Larry Nightingale. I think I've heard that once before. And you'll hear it again from Natasha next time. Okay, I'll just upload the clues. Let's go someone special. Happy married man, then our Lawrence. I'm almost certain that this is the Nat Moore mentioned in his message. See, that makes me much more real. He didn't make it seem like they were close. They both could be 2 different people. It is real, but I understand what you mean. A lot to process. But just so West. Oh, I didn't get to read that.
Shark 1747. Shark 1747.
Let me write that down.
Shark 1747.
Shark 1747. Sure. A lot to process. But just so we're sure, could you try finding a name for her? I don't want our wires crossed. Hey, that was a call, right? The signal is odd. Who was it? Just someone saying a bunch of random numbers. Very odd. It's hard for me to guess without hearing it myself, but it seems like a hijacked phone signal. Could it be the data corruption? Just a scam call, maybe? Probably a prank. It's possible. but it doesn't quite match the corruption. Check the call history and see if the number plays back. I'll look into it when I can. Clue, Lawrence. Wester Drumlins. I don't know about you, but the repeated mention of this place is raising some alarms for me. It's raised more than alarms for Lawrence here. This can't be a coincidence. We're missing some history here. Right, Sally, 2 from Y, I gather. Except I don't think her relations are based on the second-hand accounts. There was too much pain in his voice. That house. Seems like Sally and Lawrence have a history with it. Corrupted photo. Good or bad Don't leave me hanging here. What's up? Looking wrong. How? You tell me. You see, it's puzzling. We did guess correctly. All the fragments do seem to fit together. So it looks like we are getting somewhere. I'm sensing something not making sense to you. So why the That's 3 pieces now. And none of them link to the other data on the phone. They should, but they don't. It's almost like they were never supposed to be on Lawrence's phone. Maybe the last piece will make sense of it. What do you think we should do next? Is there any point to this then? I think you're right, or at least I hope you're right. Go get the rest. That is probably becoming more and more like thingy word I'm trying to think of. Terrifying. Not the word that I want to use, but yeah, correct word. Please be okay and hope we can sort this out now. Hello, is this Mr. Flint? Who is this? If this is the telemarketer, I'm not interested. I assure you I'm not here to sell you anything. This is Lawrence Nightingale. I live near your new property. A friendly neighbour, is it? Forgive me, where are my manners? What can I help you with? That's alright. It's just Flint, or that's Mr. Flint to you. Now, do you know, I want ask a third time? Oh, I can read. Right, I'll get straight to it then. There are some concerns regarding your property. Whatever the real estate agent told you, they're lying. It's not safe there. Don't go into the house. Are you calling my cousin a liar? Pardon? My cousin's the one who sold that house. My cousin's the estate agent. Are you calling him a liar? That's not what I meant. I apologise for insulting your family, but that's not important right now. You need to stay away from that house, Mr. Flint, please. I don't know what you're playing at Nightingale, but I won't be told what to do, like some mumbling halfway. Perhaps if we talked over the phone, I could explain better. You have 1 minute. You hung up? Yes. Basically, like my cousin, I'm a liar too. I suggest you stop pestering me with this nonsense. Good day, Nightingale. Mr. Flynn, I apologise for the hated exchange. Perhaps we could get off on the wrong foot. Please allow me to make amends. Why don't you pop by for a supper sometime with my wife and I? We'd like to give you a proper welcome to the neighbourhood. I suppose things can get lost in translation with these modern devices. Very well, I'll accept your invitation, Mr. Nightingale. Excellent. Hopefully we can sort this all out. Okay, well, judging by that, he took a photo of him somehow with at the supper, or he just like ran up to him, took a quick photo. Psst, is he? Yes, Larry. So I want to give you a surprise gift for Nat, but the usual flowers seem boring. Any ideas? Like, oh Larry, what have you gone and done now? Nothing. You can tell me. Nat's my bestie and all, but I can keep a secret. I'm serious. Can't a man do something nice for his lovely wife just because? Alright. I know she's been talking about that new Indian. place. Last of the Raj, that's the name. Oh, I thought it was some... I didn't think of that. Anyway, you want me to go get her curry? Trust me, she'll be thrilled. Okay, curry it is then. Can I just add that you two are sickeningly sweet? I say it with love. Izzy, just checking in. Have you heard from Nat today? Not actually. Why? Larry, is everything alright? I don't know. She's not been replying to my calls or texts. It's not like her to be this unresponsive. Oh, maybe her phone's out of battery. I'll try asking around too. Keep each other posted, yeah? Thanks, Izzy. Larry, no one's seen or heard from her. I'm really worried now. Larry? I'm here. I don't know what to do. I'm coming over. We'll go to the police. Okay. Hi, Larry. How are you? Let me know if you need a chat, alright? We'll find her, Larry. Don't give up hope. Larry, don't shut yourself off. Please. We're all here for you. So Larry probably went missing after he tried to find... Is it? Oh my god. Anyway. Oh. The hell? Try the top one. Thank you for the email for the events. Number one, you ordered the chicken parmesan. Thank you for the email. Allow me to go over the events of the unfortunate day you chose to enter our shop. Dear Mr. Lennox. Okay. You ordered chicken parmesan salad. When this was brought to you, you asked if there was meat in it, to which the reply was obviously yes. You then flew into a raging temper and informed us that you do not eat meat. While you somehow managed to misunderstand the word chicken on the menu, our staff was kind enough to offer you a replacement meal. Your response by throwing your plate and cutlery onto the floor. At this point, our staff had no choice but to escort you off our premises. Also, that uppity woman is my partner. Give your behaviour, Mr. Lennox. Be thankful that we're not pressing charges. Please do not patronise us ever again. Mum always did say you were a crazy old bat. Cheerio, Lawrence. Hello, dear Lawrence. This is Amy Lennox here. I do hope you remember me. I was a friend of your mum. How are you, my dear? I haven't seen you since we were since a wee lad. It pains me to write this, but I had a most unsatisfactory experience at your establishment the other day, and I wanted to bring the matter to your attention. I'm reading these in the wrong order. I was at your cafe for lunch, and my order was completely wrong. Now, normally I wouldn't kick up a fuss, but the young lady on duty that uppity and rude when I voiced my complaint. I understand that it's hard to get good help these days, but I really must keep a close eye on the staff, my dear. Give a instill, then I'll take a mile. I always say, I suppose if your partner were around, they could have given you the guidance, but Auntie Amy is here to help. Wishing you good health. So basically, I don't know. Oh, for goodness sake, another link. Featured article, Illusion of Security. This week we take a look back at one of our older articles to explore a rather surprising installation outside of Van Gogh exhibition. Oh great, Van Gogh again. Van Gogh. Vincent Van Gogh. Who remembers that episode? Athletic Illusion of Security. Painting a picture of the world art culture. Oh. The TARDIS again. A photo was taken. It was during the Louvre 2010 exhibition of Vincent van Gogh work that I encountered the most unusual pieces of art. It was, of course, no stranger to the Van Gogh exhibition, though I managed to. His painted works were familiar to me by this point. No, I was a sculpture. Were not even placed in the exhibition itself. Yes, there is a TARDIS right there. We found the Louvre. I can read. I know French. Louvre. It's the Louvre. Anyway, a friend that I came across it outside the building, standing rather impressive. Large blue telephone box of sorts with police markings. Naturally, we became curious as to the booth's contents. We tried to get into the box, but the doors would not open, and the windows were frosted, so we couldn't not see inside. A bit approximately a loud pulsing noise came from the box, and we stepped away in shock, only to see it vanish before our eyes. Oh my god. So basically, when the Doctor and Amy left the Van Gogh exhibition, somebody tried to get in. We debated a significant work. So I can't. Work for hours to this day. I believe the remains of the woman was mysterious. Yep. Okay. That one. Okay. Dear Lawrence, someone has sent us an update of your report. Please click the link below to view. Dear Lawrence, thank you for being registered to find me.web. Is it? Oh. Oh. I'm too tired for this. Okay, which clue should I update? I'm going to update the TARDIS clue. Citing just totally some old recorded incidents, the Doctor really should be more careful with where they put the time machine. But why visit a Van Gogh exhibition when the Doctor can meet him in the flesh? What kind of alien is the Doctor anyway? So what's the Doctor like? Do you know the Doctor? The Doctor is a Time Lord from Gallifrey. Explains the time travel. What does the Doctor look like? Gallifrey sounds made up. You made that up. What does the Doctor look like? Oh, the Doctor looks perfectly much like you and me, except for the two hearts thing. It's a bit different. So what's the Doctor like? The Doctor is a lot of things. Kind, mad, brilliant, and sad somehow. Somehow. Sounds insane. Sounds fantastic. Ninth Doctor reference. Well, they tend to show up at the exact moment when people are in danger and need help, so it's not exactly safe, but it's quite a ride. Do you know the Doctor? No is a strong word, but yes, I've met them a few times actually. You got to travel through time, you got to travel through space, you got to travel through time and space. No, sadly. The Doctor offered me a chance once, but I couldn't take it. I was needed at home. But there were that other time too, but then I died. But that's a whole other story. Anyway, good time we found more evidence of that. I'll be sure to look through that later. Cooked email, well done. Looks like that's the last one. Great, what now? I'm guessing now it's the same as the others. Thanks, you're going to put them together now. That's the plan. I'm going to run some algorithms to try and piece them together. This may take a while. You could continue exploring the phone in the meantime. I'll let you know when I'm done. By the way, looks like the corruption in the blocking a direct link. It may be worth checking out that email again to see where it leads. Oh. So they're there now. Weird phone corruption. Anyone here familiar with bugs? I'm 99.999% certain I've got some kind of virus or bug on my phone and it's glitching everything out. Might help if you tell us what kind of glitches, mate. Honestly, just weird patterns of numbers, but now it feels like there's an image in those two. Everything keeps shifting through, so I can't tell what I'm looking at. I think I'm actually experiencing some kind of phenomenon on my phone, or it's in my phone. I don't know. Virus. I'm behaving like it's kind of son. He's moving the picture. Okay. I'll talk to Osgood. I like how she has her own icon. Upload. Sacred Circle. That's a conspiracy theory message board used to peruse it myself. Some fascinating insights I never passed Lawrence to be the type. What's this with the Jack? With this Jack fella? Captain Jack experiences the glitches with his phone. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to emails. Should I be worried? Scared Circle. Sacred Circle sounds nefarious. I suppose it does sound a bit cult-like, but they're harmless. Just a little enthusiasm about the world around them. Jack's last words about Larry. He was right about Wester Drumlins. It's probably not the same Jack. There's probably more than one Jack in the Doctor Who universe. Could the same thing happen to Lawrence? Do you think Lawrence could have helped him? Yet another mention of that place. Something tells me this won't be the last. That reference to either all roads leads to Rome or a creepy house in London. That's back, whatever the hell that is. I'm guessing that time is changing or something. Right, so what do I need to do? Who did Lawrence report a missing on Find Me? The missing person revealed their age in the chat with Lawrence. Keep an eye out for more mentions of the TARDIS. Okay. Time are we on? Half an hour. Okay. I don't know how long we're gonna make these episodes. It, like, changes. So yeah, I will. Well, she said to. There's one download there. Should I try calling Graham again? I'm gonna call Graham again. Graham. Oh yeah, being. Wait, she asked me to try and call it back.
Shark 1747. Shark 1747. Shark 1747.
Well, obviously I need to like remember that, otherwise they wouldn't be doing that. I've written it down so I don't need to go back to that. Anyway, what now? Browser. Let's see if that website is let me visit them. Nope. Okay. No queries. Sarah is missing. Lawrence is missing. Open. Nope. Dear Lawrence, someone has sent an update on your report. Please click the link below. Find me. How? Okay, so sex. I'm guessing female. There should be like a non-binary or other option. Probably just other. So female. Then again, I don't really know. Eye colour. Age at disappearance. How old is she? Oh yeah, she's 45. Location. Home address. I don't know. Missing since. Let me just check chats. We're finding Natasha, aren't we? 17th of February. So wait, I can just go on browser. Missing since 17th of February 2021. Home address. Oh, I have to select the gender last. Okay. Eye colour would be. Okay, just look at. Brown. Location. How do I know what the home address is? Oh yeah. If I just go on the what says it here? Okay, they ordered. Yeah. Okay, home address 71 Timber Street. Let me just write that down because I'm bad at spelling. 71 Timber Street. Okay. It's easier if I just go in the browser. Nope, wrong one. Find me. Location. 71. So I need to. Oh, it needs to be capitalized, doesn't it? '71 Timber Street. Select brown female search. Yes. Result found. First time. First try me. Tasha is missing. Update for you, buddy. I am afraid it's not good news. I asked around and you were pretty much the last person to see Natasha. No signs of forced entry or anyone coming over the fence. into your home, and from what you tell me, pretty much all personal effects are still in the house. So she clearly didn't go anywhere on her own. Checked in with a couple of pals at Scotland Yard too, had them run every database user. That's a good user. Anyway, I'll go speak. Let's go speak. Upload. Must have been awful to know that neither a private investigator nor the police could help. Luckily we're neither of those things. I can't imagine how. Luckily we're neither of those things. You're really getting into this, aren't you? That's the kind of determination we need. The report is rather conclusive. I was afraid of that. Quite a few of my ex-colleagues disappeared while on assignment. Losing people never gets easier. And to lose your spouse, I imagine that much harder. I've had a closer look at what you've sent me so far, and I'm seeing some worrying interferences in some of the data. I think Lawrence and Natasha may be in serious trouble. You can tell all that from the data? I'm a scientist. It's what we do. We need to reduce our efforts at finding Lawrence and Natasha. Sorry about... What about the doctor? When people are in trouble, helping them is our priority. It's what the doctor would do. Anyway, I'm certain we'll find more clues about the doctor along the way. Aren't we better qualified people to handle this? So what's the plan? Should we call the police? I don't want to call the police because, well, never call the police. Jeez, who are you? Actually, if something is wrong, you should probably call the police. Ideally, UNIT would be the best agency to handle this. These types of odd cases are our specialty after all. So, that's who you work for. I feel like I've heard about UNIT before. What? How? This is highly classified information. But you've come this far, you deserve to know. Unified Intelligence Task Force Unit is thought so. Our job is to keep Earth safe. Officially we don't exist anymore. Unfortunately, some of us keep going in secret to solve this time fracture debacle about now. Right now. Thanks for trusting me, Osgood. Wow, should I be worried about this time fracture? Not yet. Yet. I'm sure we'll get a handle on it eventually. I have no idea what the time fracture is. Well, of the near future. But back to the matter at hand, it's down to us to solve this. So, what do you think we should do? Look into next, sorry. I'm not sure. Lawrence's chat with Sally is very interesting. It looks like Wester Drummonds might be important. You're right. Lawrence's message to Sally do imply that there's something off about that place. And it's connected to Natasha's disappearance somehow. And the new files to look through. Lawrence's voice messages also implies that implies them from Wester Drummonds. Good spot, I noticed that. What are your thoughts about the ominous them? Well, it feels worrying. Maybe he thought someone kidnapped Natasha. Could be anyone. Or maybe anything. At any rate, Lawrence mentioned Wester Drummonds. That makes it our next lead. I've managed to recover some new data. Let's see what you can find about that place. I'll let you know if I find. What are you going to do? I'm going to investigate Lawrence's house personally, with both him and his wife disappearing. Let's just... Oh, restoring Sally's chat. Restoring Mr. Flint's chat. Restoring mail. Restoring gallery. Let's just hope I'm not the next one to go missing. Excuse me, rude. I mean... I'm gonna leave that there. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'm gonna go huddle into a ball now. Bye.